Bro, feeling comfortable, feeling good? Right. 3-2 against Ramsgate. Towards the end of pre-season, I'm here with Charlie Clover and Serine, goalkeeper and striker for Rusthall FC. How are you boys feeling about the results today?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, I think the result was good, considering our first game was against them, and it's a completely different team, much stronger team, and we performed very well and got the win.
Yeah, I think obviously, like Serine said, we've come a long way. I think in a short time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's not a long pre-season compared to obviously other leagues and higher up and stuff like that. So give the management their credit. I think they've got, they've managed to bring new faces in and settle everybody in quickly. And today's performance, if it is our last pre-season game ahead of the first game, it's a good way to sign off pre-season against a side that's arguably, are 2 leagues above us now. So no, good performance.
You mentioned Ramsgate are 2 leagues above. How do you adjust to playing a team like that, as good as they are?
I think communication on the pitch is the biggest thing. I think when you're playing against good sides, that their movement's good, that they have an understanding of each other, that again, they wouldn't be there if they wasn't good players. So we have to be at our best to compete, and that ultimately that comes down for little communications, 5 yards, 10 yards, whether it's from him shouting up to me. Do you know what I mean? We have to have an understanding between each other to make sure that we put on a performance.
Yeah, because they are 2 leagues above us. I mean, it doesn't mean they're going to be better than us. But at the end of the day, it's 11 v 11. As Charlie says, it's important. The little communications is actually a big factor in the games. Regardless of whether they're 2 leagues, 4 leagues, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you just go there and play your game. And when we did play our game, playing out from the back, and we wasn't afraid, we're like, okay, you know what, we can play. And it was good. So it's a good test for us. These are the tests that we're thinking, if we can play against teams like this, then surely in our league we can hopefully do a bit better.
Yeah. Both of you two with a brilliant performance today. I want to touch on your performance, Charlie. 1 goal, but also your part in Jack Lowe's goal, the pressure that you put on their defenders. How much does it play into a striker's game, that running, that pressure on the back line?
I think you have to take pride in it. As to be a good number 9, some players have the attributes of being big and being strong and being able to hold up. Others are ridiculously fast. But for forwards like myself, I haven't really gifted with that. So my movement is key. It has to be. So them little things, the little runs, the little pressures, the little darts here and there, if it can contribute to us winning games of football, then I'll be doing it for 90 minutes every week.
Yeah. Charlie, touching on goal scoring as well, 30 plus goals last season, league's top goal scorer. That's brilliant. Louis Clark, 3 seasons ago, scoring 30 plus goals in a league season. What do you give that Rusthall striker goal scoring credit to?
The boys, obviously. I would, mate. If you look back at the 31 goals I've scored last year, none of them would have happened without the boys creating them for me. So it's again credit to the management, credit to him in goal for keeping them out, and without the boys, I don't score 31 goals. But if I don't get 30 goals again this year, then there's a big problem.
No, I back him. No, I think it's important to have a striker like Charlie. Like, honestly, give him the ball, he will score in the right areas. I think since he come in, he's just been brilliant. It's just been brilliant. I think he's one of the best non-league strikers I've probably played with. I just back him. I back him to score. I think if he's through and goal, I'm putting all my house for Charlie to score. So I think it's important to have a striker like him.
I think our relationship is very good from training and things like that. We have a joke around with each other. He tests me.
Yes.
He always
doesn't score against me.
This is what I mean. This is why he pushes me. That's why I have to keep scoring.
Serine, you mentioned a credit to Charlie, but also a credit to you. Brilliant goalkeeping performance today as well. I also want to touch more specifically on a different aspect to your game. Keepers are developing in the modern game more. Your ball playing ability, the ability to play out the back. You found Charlie with a brilliant ball in the second half. Ruled offside, but you do that so consistently. What do you make of that?
Nah, I think it's good. You just have to be confident. I think without confidence, as a keeper, you're going to find it really hard, because now, whereas everybody sets to play, so strikers are at the edge of the box and they obviously want to play. But what I think, I just go and play. I just believe that I can do it. If I don't believe it, then it doesn't happen. But I just believe at the end of the day, sometimes it might go wrong, but most of the time it will go right. But yeah, just being confident, just believing in my ability that I can do it.
I asked Jack, both of them, about Jimmy last time round, I wanted to ask you guys the same question. How are you guys feeling about Jimmy's tactical styles and him leading you into this season? What do you make of him as a manager?
I think pre-season's been a big eye opener, especially to the boys that have stayed on with us. I think Jim would probably be honest and put his hands up. There were a few games last year that maybe we should have changed the shape, or we did it at the wrong times and things like that. But through pre-season and obviously long may it continue, Jim's made changes throughout pre-season. We've changed shape. He's tried things when stuff wasn't working. And so far everything's paid off. So I think it's opened up to us that we've got that ability within the group to do that, but we've also got it coming from the side. So that's good.
It's good. He's as Charlie says, sometimes we can get it wrong, but at the end of the day, when we are losing, he does take action. We need to change players or change positions and whatever, but he's not afraid to say, you know what, we need to change this or you need to come off. But that's important, I think, as a manager, because you can't please everyone. At the end of the day, if you're losing, you might need to bring on someone that you think is going to affect the game. And sometimes you can't get it right, just like players. But now I think Jim is good because he really believes in his team. He really wants his team to play in a way that he wants them to play. He has a clear identity in terms of play off on the back. He's never happy if you go long. You see, he will scream at me if I go long. But yeah, it's important because they like to play, and I like that. I like that because if I do go long and they scream, I like that because it shows that, you know what, I can play or do something. But, yeah,
it wouldn't be possible without having the players as well.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to give him credit. Obviously, you touched on Serine's ball work. Like, he is the best at doing it. He's the calmest goalkeeper in this league, probably within the next 2-3 leagues above as well.
Thank you.
But he's got the players in front of him. The boys at the back are all comfortable to play, and that is Jim's philosophy. It's if you can't play, then this isn't the club for you.
Yeah, it's not. He says that. Yeah.
There sounds like so much belief and confidence in the dressing room. Last question, boys. How far can that take you next season? How well do you think you're going to do next season?
It's a good question. I think we just take it game by game.
100%.
And I think this team is a bit more balanced than last season's team. So I'm really looking forward to the season and seeing where we end up. But I really believe we can be up there. I think we can be up there.
I think we fully expect teams to expect us to do well.
Yeah.
But I think teams also looked upon us last year that we relied on players, the likes of Yas and things like that, to sort of dig us out of holes. But look at the performance from tonight and over the last few games. We're solid all over the pitch, and you know we can be dangerous from either side or playing through the middle. So I think it'll be an exciting season for us to be a part of, but obviously, hopefully for all of you lot on the side as well.
I said last question, but I do want to just get in one more really quickly. You mentioned about Yas. Obviously, he's moved on.
Mm-hmm.
The new incomers into the squad, how are you feeling about them this season? How much of an impact do you think they can bring?
Again, I think they're exciting. Jack's goal today again is an unbelievable finish. Yeah. And again, the boys that have settled down, Josh has obviously assisted my goal today. Do you know what I mean? Deji scored the goal at the weekend. Mm-hmm. You know, boys are coming in and they're hitting the ground running straight away, and it's putting pressure onto us boys as well to obviously want to keep our shirts. But it's a good group, and like you said, the change room is high and the belief is high, and I think we have to take that going into that first game.
Yeah. Now the new boys, I think they're brilliant. I think they're exciting. As you said, last season, I mean, Charlie will correct me if I'm wrong. Last season, players do come in and they do have to shirt, whereas this season, it's a bit different. Everybody has to fight for their positions. They have to fight because everybody's settled in. You know, Rahman, Josh, as he says, Jav, and Jack Lowe. No, it's good players, like I said. That's why I think it'll be interesting where we finish during the season.
That's brilliant, boys.
Yeah,
thank you, mate.
Good. Nice one.
Come on, man. What? You know what? We actually have a good relationship with fans.
What? Who wants this?
You can take that one.
So, Pete.
You know what they were saying when I came out there? They're saying I should call for it. I promise you, I went like this, and the ball went in the light for like 2 seconds, bro. So I was like, all right, I have to come out now. I have to come out now.